Alright, welcome back everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Today we're going to be comparing the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus versus Taurus's new GX4. Now this is going to be a very fun comparison. Both of these pistols are so evenly matched in features, but the major difference here is that the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus is about $500 to $550, while the Taurus GX4 is coming in at right around $350. Is it worth the price difference to go with the Smith? Let's have a closer look. Alright, bringing in the Smith first, let's have a look at these sights. Again, not optics ready. The performance version is optics ready and is a little bit longer in length, but this one is not. You basically just have a 3-dot system, right? You got 2 in the back and 1 up front. Same thing with the GX4, very basic sights. These are Glock compatible, so if you have favorite Glock sights that you want to use, you can use it on here. You got a blacked out rear, serrated U-notch, very simple dot in the front. And that is definitely a trend that's going on right now, is to have a blacked out rear. So to me, definitely less confusing than with the 3-dot system here. But again, that's going to be personal preference. All right, let's get these side by side and have a top view here. Smith is a little bit longer in length. Seems to be a little bit thinner, but it could be, no, it's a little bit thinner. Nice beveling up here in the front as well. Nice beveling here. And you got beveling up here in the front as well. That's to help you not snag when you're holstering. So nice beveling up front here by the muzzle. Have a look at the GX4. All right. Rounder, not as sharp, but still beveling the front here. And we're also going to notice that both of these do not have Picatinny accessory rails on the front. Here's one disappointing thing about the Shield Plus here. It's the front and rear cocking serrations. So the rear, really aggressive, right? This is reverse scalloping, so you can get a nice grip on there. But the front, so tiny. Not even there. GX4, prominent front and rear cocking serrations. Nice and deep on both sides. Not too sure why they didn't go with just more. See that? Let's have a look at the controls here on the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. That's your takedown lever. That right there is going to be your slide catch release. Really flush. Love the serrations on there. Very easy to grab. Big ledge, nice serrations. Sits really flush to the frame. Love how that looks. Alright, now having a look at the controls on the GX4, and it is just a clean slate here. The only thing you have is the slide, stop, catch, release, whatever you would like to call it. But it's so clean. The takedown lever is non-existent. It's a takedown screw that's on this side. I'll go over that in a little bit. But you can see here, just so clean. Right, nice serrations, nice ledge. It's going to be easy to send that slide home. But just an awesome job. Clean lines. Beautifully done. And just to close the circle on the takedown lever, so you're going to need a separate tool to insert into this slot right here. So it's basically a flathead. They give you this keychain. You're going to give that a quarter turn and the slider will pop off. You got to pull the trigger. I'll leave a link right up here if you want to check out the takedown video. The reason I'm bringing that up is some people might not like the fact that you need a separate tool to take this down to clean it. Little bit disappointed in the size of the trigger guard here. This is so tiny. If you're wearing gloves, you're going to have trouble slipping your finger in there versus the nice elongated trigger guard we have here with the Taurus GX4. Love that. All right, let's have a closer look here at the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus grip. As normal, it's their signature. It's just thick this way and it just disappears when you turn it around that way. It's very thin. Nice grip texture. It's a little bit more on the aggressive side, but not crazy. File your nails crazy. They have them on the front strap and the back strap here. Decent sized palm as well. It's going to fit nicely into that fatty portion of your palm. And it goes in far enough so that the beaver tail section goes pretty deep into the web of your hand. So you can have maximum control. So you can really manage that muzzle recoil. Man, look at how slick that color looks. That is a slick looking pistol right there. We also do have a pretty decent size undercut in here, so you can slide your middle finger up there. And for me, with the 10 round magazine, I can get all of my fingers on there, so that's definitely a plus. All right, let's have a look at the GX4 grip. And the first thing is when you grip onto this, the texture is just on point. It's just right in the middle, not too aggressive, not too smooth. It goes all the way around from the front strap all the way to the back strap. This back strap area too has a nice little palm swell that goes deep enough into the grip where it's going to fill up that fatty portion of your hand and give you a nice little beaver tail action to get you deep into the web of your hand. And you really feel like you can control this. Ah, that feels really good. Not as slick looking. That black is not as slick looking as the Smith, but man, that feels good in the hand. And if you didn't like the size of this back strap, they do give you a replacement so you can experiment which one you like. You're just going to pop out the roll pin there. That's going to come out and replace it with that. Decent size undercut here, but still, I can't get my pinky all the way on there. So for some people, that might be a downer. You might have to get the 13 round magazine, but that grip, very comfortable. All right, so let's get these back to back so you can see the difference in the thickness of the grip this way and this way. All right, so that's the GX4 here. Here comes the Smith. Look how thin it is. It's so much thinner. Turn it sideways here. Just a thick grip on the Smith. Oh, this looks so nice with this nice palm swell, though. That does look very nice. Give you another shot again. Going this way between these two. See that the grip is also longer. That's why I'm able to get my pinky on there. And the side view again. I love the magazine release buttons on both of these pistols. You can see here on the Smith, it sticks out a lot. But when you look at overall what it looks like, it's still pretty flush to the frame. And I'm able to punch this out at any angle. Again, when you press on this side, it's going to pop out on this side. You want to make sure your middle finger is not covering that button. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble doing your one-handed reloads. But for me, not a problem. Same thing with the magazine button release on the GX4. It's just perfect placement. No problem. Just go sliding, flying right out of there. So well done, both companies. And on the topic of the magazines here, the Taurus does have a cutout here on the base pad of the magazine and on the bottom of the grip. So if for whatever reason the magazine gets stuck and you need to tug it out, there's a cutout there. Let me show you what it looks like. So there's a cutout there on the bottom of the grip, and here is the cutout on the magazine. So if you do have to yank it out, not a problem. You got something to pull out there. All right, the Smith comes with one 10-round magazine and one 13-round magazine. Only difficulty with these is the Smith & Wesson Shield is so popular, sometimes it's hard to find these, and these are really good quality too. Cost is pretty good, but again, finding them can be difficult. Very durable with the coating that they put on these. GX4 comes with two 11-round magazines, and these are made by Mekar. Pricing on these is excellent. Availability also excellent. And if you needed 13 rounds, you can do it two ways. You can get their conversion kit, right? 13-round conversion kit, or you can just buy a 13-rounder from them. Basically, it's just an 11-rounder with a 2-round extension, pinky extension on the bottom. All right, here is the weight of the Smith & Wesson with the 10-round magazine in there. Ooh, that's a little bit heavy. 1 pound, 4.3 ounces. Here comes the GX4. All right, that's coming in 1 pound, 2.6 ounces. On to the triggers. Both of these have really nice triggers. Let me make sure I'm cocked up here. All right, here's a look at the Smith trigger. All right, there's your take up. And once you hit it, it just goes click. There's nothing to it. There's pretty much no creep in that. There's the reset. Nice, strong reset. Going to try to really creep down on this. Can't do it. We'll do it one more time. There's the take up. Again, going to really try to get this to creep. It just breaks. That is a beautiful thing. Here's the reset. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's check out the GX4. All right, here's a look at the Taurus GX4 trigger, and to me, this is the best trigger Taurus has ever had. Remember, this is a brand new platform. They built it from basically ground zero to where it is now, and this is an outstanding trigger. Okay, here we go. That's it. That's where the take-up is at. Here's the break. Just like with the Smith, you cannot get it to creep. Here's the reset. That's a quick reset. I'm back on it. Click. We'll do one more. Look at that short take up. It's like less than 90 degrees. Okay, here we go. No play in that. Here's the reset. And back on it. Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's see how heavy the trigger pull here is on the Smith. That's nice. 4 pounds, 15.5 ounces. All right, let's go again here. Clear that out. Pull number 2. Definitely feels a lot lighter than the GX4. 4 pounds, 7.3 ounces. Man, that's just a crispy, crunchy, glass breaking trigger. Last pull for the Smith. All right, that's coming in 5 pounds, 3 ounces. Let's check out the GX4. All right, first pull GX4 coming in 5 pounds, 15.5 ounces. Yeah, that makes sense. This is going to be right around 6 ounces. Second pull, 6 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Ooh, getting a little bit higher there. Last pull. £5 pounds, 12 ounces. Not bad. All right, final thoughts when comparing the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus to the Taurus GX4. This is such a close one. They're so well evenly matched, right? Both of these are very basic pistols. They're not optics ready. I'd have to give the slight edge of the trigger to the Smith, even though that trigger is really good. But this one's a little bit lighter and just as crisp. The major issue I'm having is $500, $550 for this guy versus $350 for the GX4. It's really hard to say. Value-wise, I'm going to stick with the GX4. So a lot of you by now are like, well, if it's the pricing, what happens when you have two that are the same price? So next video, we're going to compare its bigger brother, the G3C, versus the GX4. Guys, thank you for watching. I will catch you later.